In this video, I am processing, wrong one, paperwork. Alright, I got a fan going here. So I'm processing one of the best flyers I got. I did go to this school, so I'm going to have to cover it up here. It says, Discover Website and Graphic Design. Train today for an exciting career in web design. It's got footprints on the beach, you know. Website and graphic design. Animation. Electronic publishing. Web graphics. Well, animation is cute. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, this college has 4 places where you could learn these skills. As a web designer, you'll be able to fix web pages and websites. You learn about Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Macromedia Studio MX, Dreamweaver, Flash and Flash with ActionScript, HTML and JavaScript, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Creative Suite. Here you'll get an education for creative people focusing on the use of electronics and incorporating basic theories of advertising, layout, type, color, and illustration. Desktop publishing, digital imaging, web graphics, and other internet-based applications. Now this one was supposed to be 18 months and it was $30,095. But I spoke to the teacher and he told me that if you had a hard time with the Introduction to Computers course, you're not going to pass my class. So I didn't take his class. I was afraid of the computers because I was a novice. All I knew how to do was send an email and not even attach a photograph back then. So sometimes you have teachers. He was younger than me too, of course, but the main thing is he didn't. Well, the main thing was back then they didn't have the after school or like in the evening class. He only had the morning class. Now he's there all day, and to me that means he's married with kids. That's what it means. That's why he's there. Before he was just teaching the morning class, and there was no afternoon class. I would go back to that school to take his class, because I have more confidence now about computers. But I would tell him, I don't care if I flunk, just give me the classes. I want to learn. But I don't want to drive all the way over there every day. So I really need to fix that P-Memory course so that it's doable. Like if you go to Khan Academy, they have it divided into a million sections, beginning with addition, subtraction, and then multiplication and division. That's the way it should be. This P-Memory course, it's all put together, and I need to separate it so I can see, number one, where I'm at. Too many exercises. I would like to have, like, click on this one. Like Udemy. Udemy is a website I saw the other day. And I took a course that had lectures, and each one was 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And I loved it because it said continue to the next video, and it said also said mark as completed. And so I would mark as completed, and then it had like, excuse me, like a line where it had all the videos that, well, it was up in a vertical line, and I could see all the videos that I already had done, and I was happy. I could see how many more I had to go before I would finish the course. So go to Udemy, Udemy. All right, here is how do you get your beliefs. It looks like a table and it looks like a tree. If I hold it like this, it looks like a table, but the words are upside down. So maybe I wrote a tree. It says, he is strong. He kicks a ball. Who created the world? I know where this is from. This is where my son got it. I used to ask him, who created the world? God. I'm blessed going in and blessed going out. I've gone out twice with handcuffs, guys. Well, actually, one time with the handcuffs right here, standing where I'm at, and the other time the handcuffs, the police officer said, we'll put them on outside so that your kids don't have to see it. I said, okay. Does God love me? Yes. He gives us air. So all of us can breathe, right? I am His servant. Life is interesting. I am His servant. God created you, and He created me. How about that, huh? What are we supposed to do with our lives? We're supposed to serve God. At the same time that we do that, we are supposed to enjoy our lives. Now, I enjoy reading, so I read to you my dreams and goals. In another video, I'll read to you a bookmark I have here. Take care of yourself. Be better than I am. And by the way, if you want to do what I'm doing, what I do is I grab all the paperwork and I read them to you, and then it gives me a chance to have a topic to talk about. And at the same time, I am discarding, I'll use that polite word, right? I'm discarding all the paperwork that I have. And sometimes I find real nice things to read. Enjoy your life. Be better than I am. You can be better than me by living alone. This way, when your spouse visits you, you can have a camera up there. I'm not talking about like, okay, a girlfriend, spouse, whichever. She comes to visit you, you bring food from the cafeteria job, right? Because you're a worker in a cafeteria or at a restaurant, you bring home food. And then you read, you sing, you talk. And then if she wants to spend the night, you know, the camera won't catch that part. You could be up on the second level of the tiny home. A little tiny doghouse on wheels, right? And she comes to visit you, and if you're 16 years old, like the boy that was 16 years old that built one, his girlfriend comes to visit. Everybody wants to come visit there. You know, it's so unusual, such a tiny home. However, if he keeps living there, he won't have to pay a mortgage. He might have to build another one in case it flips over and gets destroyed in a hurricane or something. Yeah. We got to figure out how to do that. Say, who says you have to be broke? You could have 5 acres of land and a tiny home. But then you'll probably need a car so you could go to the city and buy your tools and equipment so that you can grow your sheep. I have a question for you. I just read that some sheep weigh 300 pounds. I haven't seen that many dogs that weigh 300 pounds. I have seen some big ones in Chicago that they might weigh 200, maybe even 300. They were real wide. Why do sheep obey dogs if the dogs are so much smaller? Well, not all sheep, but the ones that I read about today were 300 pounds. A friend of mine told me that it's probably because the sheep were babies and they obeyed the dog, and now they're bigger than the dog, but they still obey the dog. Enjoy your life.